All right, Donald Trump, in fact, today met with some very influential Republicans. They called it a unity gathering in Washington, D.C. At the gathering was Representative Chris Collins, who joins us now. Representative Collins?
Charles, great to be with you.
It's great to have you. I appreciate your time. What was the gist of the meeting?
Well, as you know, Donald Trump's here for AIPAC and decided with Jeff Sessions urging to get a group of us together to really talk about the campaign moving, I think, into another phase. As he has racked up one primary win after another, it's time for the Republican Party to coalesce Donald Trump as our presumptive nominee. We got to take the fight to Hillary Clinton, and I think this was the first step of unifying the party, bringing those of us supporting him and some others who are testing the water, and also some outside organizations, so we can end the nonsense of the Republican Party trying to stand in the way of an individual, Donald Trump, that is bringing new voters into our party, and we need that big tent, and I think Donald Trump, there's no question, will be our nominee. So this was just a nice sit down for a couple dozen of us to have a conversation with our next president.
Now, I noticed you had Duncan Hunter, Representative Duncan Hunter, Scott Disherley, Tom Reed, yourself. All of you guys in the last month have endorsed Donald Trump. So was it a love-in, a love fest, or could you guys have an honest discussion with him? Could you get some things off your chest?
No, it was a very honest and direct discussion about what's going on in each of our districts. In my case, it's jobs, jobs, and jobs. For someone else, national defense. For another person, the borders. So we talked about our individual districts and shared with Mr. Trump some of the energy, in my case, all the Democrats, the working class Democrats who have lost their jobs to China and Mexico. So no, this was a very open discussion. We talked about the Supreme Court. We certainly talked about the economy and the like. So no, this was a nice open discussion.
Representative Collins, I did notice, I think Tom Cotton was there, and recently he was mentioned as perhaps a third-party candidate, and then some folks are saying maybe Trump could counter with the VP slot. We'll see about that. Renee Almers, I thought, was maybe the oddball there in the sense that she is a pro-amnesty person, and maybe it's because she's got a serious threat for her seat. What do you make of those folks who had not endorsed Donald Trump yet who attended the meeting? Were minds changed, or was it just a step toward more fruitful conversation in the future?
Well, I think what's become obvious to everyone, with his resounding win last Tuesday, he's certainly expected to win Arizona tomorrow, and in the polls, whether it's New York or New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, he's put in play Michigan in a general election. So I just think people are understanding, and they've been saying, we're going to support the Republican nominee to defeat Hillary Clinton and her progressive agenda of big government taking over our lives. So you're going to see, I believe, more and more people coming on board the Trump train, and as he moves and continues to add to his delegate count.
Sir, before I let you go, Donald Trump hinted that some of these folks on the anti-Trump train are changing their minds, that they're calling him, and maybe real soon we'll start to see some people flip. You want to give us a name tonight?
I don't have a name tonight, but I can only hope that you're dead on there, Charles.
Yeah, I got to tell you, I think maybe for the sake of the GOP, there's some sort of unity sooner rather than later. I really appreciate you taking the time out this afternoon.
Yeah, anytime, Charles.
Thanks a lot.
Good to talk to you.